Welcome to the Green Fume Hood partial filter replacement video. This video will cover everything you need to know to complete your partial filter replacement. The safety equipment you will need for this replacement is going to be a set of safety glasses, a black permanent marker, and the appropriate latex gloves for your laboratory. First, install your administrator card. The first thing we need to do is to record the filter days. Let's go to Hood Status and press OK. Now we're going to scroll down and try to find our filter days on the menu. When you've located where it says filter days, we need to make sure that we record this number. In the video it shows that we have 0 filter days. This is okay because this is just an example. Your system is going to show a number. This is the amount of time that has elapsed since the filtration was originally installed. Remember, save this number. You're going to subtract this number from 730 days so that way you have the new number to input later. For example, if your hood says 300 days, we're going to subtract it from 730 and we will input 430 days at a later time. Press the X button to return to the main menu. Let's begin the process for our partial filter replacement. First thing you have to do is power down your fume hood. To power down the fume hood, you need to start with the light button. Press the light button off, then press the fan button off. The system is going to tell you it is going to shut off in 30 seconds. Make sure you do not interrupt this process. You should see the yellow blinking light at this time. If you interrupt the process, the system will dash out and will not allow it to function. The primary filters are in the bottom position. These are the ones that we are removing because they are used. The secondary filters are now going to become the primary filters. Those are the ones that are on the top and we need to move them to the bottom. We are going to be marking the filters to know that we use the correct one for this step. Make sure to pay attention closely as we need to make sure we get this correct. Your system should be powering down now and you should be ready to move on to this step. Take out your permanent marker. We are going to start with the secondary filters on top. These are going to become the new primary filters, so let's mark them in the down position, which is where they will be put later on. Now our primary filters are used. We will no longer use these, so let's mark used on the primary filters. Remember to dispose of these filters appropriately. Remove the secondary filters first. These are the top filters. You might have to turn them side to side to break the seal to loosen them up. Keep a firm grasp on them and lower them to the floor completely. Make sure you do the same for the second one as well. You'll notice the fans are labeled 1 and 2. This will be important later so we know where they go back. We're going to unplug the tubes and wires now. Remove the 2 tubes from the 2 fans. Next, remove the plugs from the fans, starting with the left and then the right. To remove the fans, pick up on them firmly. Make sure you support from the bottom. Pull them out by lifting. You cannot slide the fan. You can use that center beam as a handle. Gently lower the fan to the floor and set it up on its side. Make sure you do the exact same thing with the second fan. Lift up on it, pick it up off of the filter stack, and gently place it on the floor. Now remove the primaries in the same way that you remove the secondary filters. Turn them side to side if you need to break the seal loose, support them securely, and slowly lower them to the floor. Remember, these are our used filters. These are going to be disposed of appropriately. Now let's install the new filters as well as put back in all the components that we removed previously. Now we took the secondary filters, which we marked in the down position previously, and we placed them in the primary position. This is directly above the lights and below the fans. So the very first filters you should have reinstalled is going to be those secondary filters with the up-down marked. Now let's reattach the fans. Make sure you plug these in securely. When they are plugged in, you can tuck the excess wire in the tabs that hold them. Reattach the tubing to the fans. Make sure you press them securely so that way you know that they are attached. Make sure that the tube is not kinked or pinched and place it in the tabs that hold it. Now take your main detection port tubing and run it through the filter handle. Reattach it to the other tubing so that way it is secure. Now take your fan wire with the orange and brown wires on top and plug it in securely. Next you're going to mark the up on the filters on the top. Make sure that you mark those with the X's. Now take your administrator card and place it into the module. Scroll down to Administration menu and press OK. Now scroll down to Filters and press OK. Now you're going to go to Partial Replacement. Press OK. Now it's going to say to remove your ID card. We're going to pull the ID card out all the way and set it to the side. Now press OK. It'll say unplug fans, just press OK. Remove old filters, we've already done that, press OK. Record old filter tags. This is where we have to take our tags off of the old used filters and scan them in. Make sure you scan in all of them. In this case we had 2. Press OK. Record the new filter tags by pulling the tags out securely from the secondary filters. These are the new filters that we just installed. The tags are located on the front right side. Grasp them securely and remove them. These we are going to scan in now. Scan all of your filter tags in. Your screen will show the appropriate amount that you scanned in. Make sure these numbers match the amount of tags you have. Now take the secondary tags and put them back into their correct positions. Press firmly each time to assure they are secure. Now we have scanned in and reattached the tags. It shows the correct number. We'll press OK. Now we're going to press OK one more time. Plug fans back in. We already did this. Press OK. Now we are going to reinsert our administrator card. Pull that out and place it back into the card reader. Press OK when you have done so. Now it'll tell us to enter filter's lifetime. Take the number you recorded from earlier. In this example we used 300 days. So we took our 730 days and we subtracted 300 from that. We had a remainder of 430 days. Since that is our new number for the filter's lifetime, we are going to enter it in the top bar here. Use the arrow up and down keys to achieve the correct digits you need to input. Use the OK button to scroll over for each digit. Once you have completed entering the correct number, press OK. This brings you to the previous menu. Press the X button 2 times to get back to the main admin menu. Your install is now complete. If you have any questions about your filtration system or the install, please contact ERLAB at 1-800-964-4434. Otherwise, if you have any questions about your fume hood structure, please contact AMS at 231-798-1111.